Hello my fellow RVers, Steve here with RV Site to Site. Today, Rennie and I are headed to Poplar Point Campground on Jordan Lake. I have a couple appointments in Raleigh this week, so we try to find a campground near Raleigh. Please stay tuned to the end of this video where I'll have another cooking segment. And in this episode, I'm going to grill a couple of ribeye steaks on my new Ninja Woodfire XL Pro Connect. While we were traveling on the way to Raleigh, we felt a sudden tug on the RV. At first we thought it was the wind, but when we were about to enter the southern loop around Raleigh, we felt it again.
There it is again. You don't think it's the camper, the way it's hooked up or anything?
Do what?
You don't think it's the way the camper's hooked up?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
What do you mean? Could it come loose?
No, the camper, no, it's not that.
It's not got anything to do with the camper.
It's like this brake wire here is shorting out. So far, we have not felt the tug again, but when we get back home, I'm going to have this checked out. Okay, here we are at the turn to Poplar Point. All right, how many miles to?
0.5.
0.5.
Turn right. Poplar Point.
How you doing? I am on site B6. B2. B3 comes before B4.
So what are we on?
We're on B6 right here.
Oh, right here.
Well, we'll get set up and back to you tomorrow. Well, while I'm yakking away, this is actually day 2 and we're returning from an appointment in Raleigh and heading back to the campground. Rennie is getting to experience all the lane changes in the aggravating Raleigh traffic. So, are you enjoying driving? Do I?
But I do. Didn't have to go back and forth so.
Right, that's it. There shouldn't be any more lane changes. Everything's pretty good from here on. Well, you're doing a good job. It's kind of nice sitting over here in the passenger seat for a change. Today is day 3 here at Poplar Point. I'll give you a tour of our site. We're on B6. It's a little uphill, but where the RV sits, it's level. And we've had a lot of rain today, and these 6x6 timbers are as slick as glass. The mosquitoes here are horrible. This site has water and electric, so I have things connected. And this electric box looks ancient. Only 30 amp here, so I'm only running one air conditioner, and of course I had to use an adapter. I'll put a link to that below. I really do not like this setup. The actual graveled pad, or whatever it's called, is elevated, so I couldn't even put my mat or welcome mats down where they should be. It made it difficult getting in and out of the camper. These steps and rails look like they were installed 50 years ago, and the steps are also slick. The pad is okay, I guess, with a picnic table and a fire ring, and the area is heavily wooded with good space between the campsites. I'm pretty sure that we will not come back to this site again. In fact, because of the mosquitoes, Rennie assures me that we will not be coming back to this campground again. Well, today is day 4 and we're coming back from another appointment, and you may learn a couple of interesting facts. Hardy's here. There's an Exxon there, the diesel.
So good.
I can actually get my camper in there.
Well, I can't
They have
wait
diesel truck pumps.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about over here.
Oh.
They have the diesel truck pumps there.
Oh, diesel truck pump.
Yeah.
They don't have that card. They don't use that card.
I don't know. I hadn't checked. I didn't think there was anything in this area.
Yeah, I thought you said there was. They said they were adding on.
So there's a mobile over there. Can't see. Well, yeah, it's got truck pumps over there, mobile diesel. So So right there's a place you can get diesel.
Oh yeah, good.
And for a truck. And
check out and see if they use those.
Hardee's right here. The $5.99 original bag is back. The original bag was actually $5 and had a hot dog and a double cheeseburger and fries and a cookie and a drink. That's what the original was. Because I've been around long enough to remember the original.
Yeah.
In fact, Hardee's started in a town right near us. In Greenville, North Carolina, and I've actually talked and met Mr. Hardy, the guy who started it. So Hardy's history began in Greenville, North Carolina.
Yeah. We went over and got their 15-cent burgers.
Yeah, we got their 15. They were known for their 15-cent burgers. Good morning. Today is our last full day at Poplar Point, and we are going to meet our grandson Jonathan to visit a couple of places. You may remember Jonathan, who grilled those amazing burgers over our campfire at Rolling Hills Campground on Falls Lake. We're going to visit a little chocolate factory in the warehouse district of Raleigh called the Videri Chocolate Factory. It's very small, but it makes an excellent chocolate and serves amazing coffee. No one is working in the factory today, but here are a few clips of it.
Let's just do that. Oh, there's you.
We placed an order, and it wasn't long before we found out what the wait was all about. Rennie enjoyed her caramel latte. I can't remember what Jonathan got, but I got a mocha latte, and it was very rich and creamy. From Videri Chocolates, we headed to the North Carolina State Fairgrounds. I'd seen online that it had a non-pretentious camping area of over 100 full hookup sites for only $35 a night, and you can stay, I think, up to 2 weeks at a time. From the fairgrounds, we headed to Ole Time Barbecue on Hillsborough Street. We were seated, and the waitress gave us a huge bowl of hush puppies while she took our order. I chose the barbecue plate, Rennie chose the barbecue and a quarter chicken, and Jonathan ordered the barbecue and chicken pastry. Our feast arrived.
Gotcha.
This is the way you make a barbecue sandwich. Plenty of coleslaw and really thick with barbecue. Delicious. That was our last full evening. I will now take you back to the late afternoon of day 2 when oh well, you'll see.
And now, the cooking segment.
Good afternoon, my RV friends. A couple of videos ago, we were at the North Bend Corps of Engineers campground in Virginia, and we grilled a couple of T-bones on my new Ninja Woodfire, and I've got a lot to learn. So today I want to try a couple ribeyes. Ribeyes are my favorite kind of steak. Ribeyes are delicious because they kind of add their own flavor with all this fat marbled throughout the meat. And that marbling also adds to the tenderness. So we're going to begin by seasoning these 2 pieces of meat. There are a ton of ways to do this, but Rennie and I like to start by coating with Lowry seasoned salt, some garlic powder, and pepper. And we'll do this on both sides, and I just like to let them get a little closer to room temperature while the seasoning penetrates the steaks. While that's happening, let's go outside and get the Ninja fired up. And this is the Ninja Woodfire Pro XL Connect. And so far, I absolutely love this thing. And so we're going to turn it on and get the smoker going today. We're going to set it to like 200 degrees. And the Ninja Pro comes with temperature probes and a phone app so I can watch the actual temps as they're cooking. And I'm adding a full hopper of applewood pellets. And applewood creates a milder but flavorful smoke. And let me put the steaks in here and get these steaks cooking. I'm going to use the reverse sear process today. So we'll start by low and slow, and while the temperature, when the temperature gets to about 110, I'm going to pull them I want a final temp of 120 for Rennie's steak and about 130 for mine. And Rennie really gets serious about her steak, so I don't want to mess this up. And the searing process will raise it to hers for another 10 degrees and mine for about 20 degrees. So I see the smoke is doing its work. And I don't need to check it because the app will tell me all I need to know. All right, we got 2 russet potatoes here. We're going to stick those in the microwave. Now, you might want to put them in the oven if you're cooking, or you can put them in the Ninja Woodfire because it's also got an air fryer function. Depends on whether you like the skin on here crispy or you like it soft. And we've done it both ways. Usually a couple of potatoes like this, put it in there for about 8 minutes and it's done. And they're just as good either way. So depends on whether you like a skin crispy or not. So we'll put these in the microwave. Just gonna set those in there for 8 minutes. And we'll come back and check those in just a few minutes. Okay, now we're going to check the potatoes, and they should be done. And so basically what I'll do is stick a toothpick in, and one out here, that's great too. We'll get those out. I'm pretty sure they're hot. Ooh, yeah, they're really hot. There's our potatoes, and I might stick them when I put the steaks on the grill to finish out. I may put these in there with it to kind of crisp up the outside, but they're really nice right now. Okay, while these are hot, I like to go ahead and coat them with butter really good on both sides, all around, just lots and lots of. Actually, this is margarine. I'm gonna put butter on the steaks, but I've always been a margarine guy because when I was a boy in West Virginia, we had 13 cows, and I had to get up every morning at like 4:30 to help my dad milk the cows before he went to work. And so we made cream. All we ever had was butter. We never had margarine. And when we were able to get margarine, that was uptown for me. And so I wanted to get margarine, and I have been a fan of margarine ever since. I like to coat this with salt really good. So we're going to stick that on the grill in just a minute. We'll turn it over, and that skin is going to be delicious. Okay, there we go. Now these things are ready to stick on the grill. And we're going to cook those while we're cooking the steaks. Okay, the temperature has reached 110, and so we'll pull these off the grill. Okay, so now I've turned it off. I'm going to turn it back on. I'm going to grill this, so the temperature's fine here, except I won't put the temperature up to high. There we go, temperature is high. And we're just going to watch the temperature on this in the steaks. And so we're going to tell it to start. And it's preheating, and now we're going to wait for it to get to 500 degrees. It'll tell us to add food when it gets to 500 degrees. Okay, today I'm going to make my favorite Brussels sprouts recipe. I like kind of a mustard sauce, and so we're going to do that today. And we're going to start by adding a little bit of Miracle Whip. I'm a Miracle Whip fan, not a Mayo fan. So you cook it with Mayo if you want to. And then I like to add a little bit of mustard, and it gives it some flavor and some color. So here we go. I'm gonna got a couple big tablespoons of Miracle Whip and squirt in a little bit of this let's see, maybe a tablespoon. There you go. 1 tablespoon. So we got this basically a quarter to a half cup of Miracle Whip, and we'll mix it up good like that. Okay, color's looking really good. I like for it to be just a little bit more mustardy, but you can fix it to your taste the way you want to. There you go, that's the right color for me. Okay, so that's that. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is get some Brussels sprouts. We've got some in the freezer right here. And these are, I think we get these from Aldi, I'm not sure. So we're going to put these in a microwave, and it says to put them in there for 5 minutes. Okay, it looks like our Brussels sprouts are about ready. And so we'll take them out of the microwave. There they are, all cooked. Mix it in well and make sure it's all coated. And this is ready for the table. Okay, our ninja says add food. So that's exactly what we're going to do. First, we're going to put the potatoes on here. I can tell that's hot. And next, the steaks. We're going to watch the temperature on this pretty close because I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but Rennie is very peculiar about her steaks. So we cannot let it get over temperature. We'll let it sit here for about a minute or two and then we'll flip them. I'm going to go ahead and flip these. Oh yeah. We're getting some grill marks. And there's potatoes. Let me check the temperature. This one is 114 and this one is 119. Okay, we're going to check them again. And I think I've got about 120 on this one, 126 on this one. I'm going to pull Rennie's steak off. That's pretty. I'm going to let mine cook just a little bit more because I want mine medium rare. I want mine medium, really. I like it lightly pink, no blood. Check the temperature on mine. Okay, mine's ready too. I think the potatoes are done. Got some little grill marks on them. Okay. Okay, we'll turn our Ninja off right here. And it's going to say bye. Love this thing. Okay, we have these off the grill and I am letting them rest for a few minutes, probably about 10. Rennie has prepared for us a nice fruit salad consisting of cantaloupe, apple, grapes, and cinnamon, and honey, and lemon juice. Looks really good. Okay, we have dinner again, fit for a king, with our baked potato loaded with margarine or butter, whichever is your preference. You know what mine is. And here is the fruit salad that we talked about earlier. And oh my, look at that steak with the grill marks on it and the Brussels sprouts. This is going to be delicious. So until the next time, may the Lord bless and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace.
Let it go.